I fuck with you ain't mine though. I fuck with you ain't mine though. My fucking head just been hurting, man. I gotta go to the chiropractor now. Kind of we lined up again. We're doing all this working out, lifting and the fucking body getting better. Now my shit just fucking hurting. Probably need to go sit in the sun and cold. We probably stop stretching a little more too. I came in that bed.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
I'm coming, bro. This is the first time I'm playing with this damn team. Eesh. This ain't gonna be nothing pretty boy this season. Fuck it, let's run, bro. That's what you do, that fucking food.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Garoppolo. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Garoppolo on first down. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that will bring up second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
11.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he will go down. Set back at the 38. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And this defense able to plug it up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. But man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense set to get this drive started. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, now Garoppolo. That is
Come on, man.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. Play action, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo now. Adams, what a grab. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That is taken in by the tight end there. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jacobs is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Jacobs again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Here's Watson. And he swings one that's incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver, and it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Watson. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there, so go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And they work his way across the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second down, here's Chubb again. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here, time ticking away. Watson on third down. Got a man, it's short, it's complete. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 65 yards. And the Browns are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now Cade York for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And it's complete to Adams. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Garoppolo. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to let this one go deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Watson now to throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Well, I hit the wrong button.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Man.
Motion man is Schwartz. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. What a run that time from the always electric Deshaun Watson. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
One of the beauties of calling an RPO is it's similar to play action. Your job is to freeze linebackers, freeze linemen. And in this case, I feel like everyone got rooted to the spot.
Well, I ain't run no good since I've been home.
And it turned into an impressive game.
That shit crazy.
Extra point by York is up and good. And
I got smoke on now, and then I'm really going to the game.
Halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Chilling with any little holy friends.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm with that. Probably Sunday. I'm with that. Yeah.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo.
Damn. Hey, you just get back up.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
21. Here we go.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And his throw here is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Here's Watson now on second down.
Man, throw that shit!
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem.
Man, that nigga got in there and hit me.
Up in the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
I guess he pushed my lineman back, man.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Watson.
I love that shit.
And it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on third and long? Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And that is no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change.
Wait a minute.
Looking for disruption on both sides right now. Watson on first down. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. Back of the end zone.
Oh!
No, it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Back to the air, Watson on second down. This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have taken the lead.
I know we all laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. Garoppolo's throw there complete to Myers. And now they're in the hurry up. On first down, Garoppolo. That's caught by Myers. So first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Oh, that was well designed as they'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, here's Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The slot man in motion right. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They run again on first down, Chubb. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 12 more yards there and another first down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And again, it's Chubb. This time the yards don't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. To throw on second is Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Motion man is Schwartz. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
I ain't had them niggas hemmed up, man.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a handoff.
Oh, I thought that nigga was a boy. Damn, I thought that was a play action.
42-yard line here and brought down there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
11.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Looking deep for Adams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Here we go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Here's Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 45 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down. And after that, the air just went right out of the balloon. And you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
21, 21.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's complete into the hands of Myers. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Pass taken in by Mayer. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams, 26 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return from his end zone is Grant. The lane opens.
Ah!
30.
Who? How you gonna meet him? Cause we about to leave. Jay about to take you? Oh. Yeah, I caught me a quarter some Zara.
The Browns drive about to get started. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
Might be a little better than 80. Nah.
And now we've got
I don't be
flags
fucking with
down.
none of that shit,
Look
bro.
like one
Ain't
of the Browns
apps ain't nothing but an
might
easy way to track everything, bro. Like, yeah. Better be saving your bread, nigga. We about to be taking these trips for the holidays and shit. That's what you better be doing. Okay. Hey. Man, I ain't talking about no bullshit like that. I'm talking about stacking your paper, nigga. You
Now
got
it's
it.
Watson.
Buying weed and
Blitz
shit.
coming and down he goes.
Stacking a dollar.
Now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Hey.
Watson now to throw. And this is incomplete.
He just dropped
a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense.
Hey, bro.
They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Where?
An incomplete
Behind
pass on
Reeves.
that last play, and that means
When
they'll
you
need
start
to come
that.
up with something here on 3rd down. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Now Watson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by David Long. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Back to throw, Garoppolo.
What is that?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best.
They brought that shit back.
They've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right
That
about that,
goddamn
Brandon.
ugly-ass dance that boy was doing this
It's not
now.
always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah, game at 7:30, so probably about 6:30, 6:45. What?
No, it's Nurky and Ackworth. He was trying to see stuff. He over there by Latino.
How long?
It would be like a midway, like 15.
Sal was going to the game?
No, summer was in. That's why I told Nurky, I was like, soccer probably driving me because I ain't going to have time to see him.
So now then,
How long before he get
all the way inside the 30.
How far was he away from him?
He from Latino. Yeah.
You don't see the crest? Oh, he about 30 minutes from him now.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 30
Oh, yeah.
seconds
You got
to
to
go
go
in the
30-minute
game.
ride.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Throwing now, Watson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I threw that bitch to the wrong
This with
person.
my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now it's Watson. And that one
Hey, that boy saw that shit. You saw that?
here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, an 8-yard touchdown run. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
One final try now for Garoppolo. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away from the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so.